I haven't done this in ages. Hot. Hi, I'm Teoh. I used to make YouTube videos.
It's okay, little monsters, mother monsters here. You can't bring back flares.
Silly boy. Growing up is a funny thing, isn't it? Before you know it, you're 25 years old and you're not really sure what you've learned. So I thought I'd share 25 of my life lessons so you can become irresponsible like me. Don't believe in change. I don't believe in change. I just think that people learn more about themselves over time and learn how to accept the parts of themselves that they don't really like. Mornings don't get any easier. You just kind of get better at not noticing how difficult they are. Being alone and feeling lonely are two separate things that are often not connected. You can have all the friends in the world but still feel very, very lonely. And when you're feeling this way, you really should try and remind yourself of the people that you do have in your life and talk to people about it. The hardest thing in life is convincing everybody else that you're normal. But in most cases, if you're having to prove yourself and try and fit in with them, they're probably not the sort of people you want in your life anyway. Don't say yes to everything. I don't care what anyone says. There's only so many hours in a day, in a week, and giving into FOMO will only lead to a 7-day hangover. Don't knock it until you've tried it. Honestly, because you're going to regret bad-mouthing it when you figure out that you actually really love that thing. It's really easy to become a workaholic, believe it or not, but seeing friends, making time for yourself, having a creative outlet is all really important too. And when it comes to balance, be real with yourself. You're going to spread yourself too thin, so sometimes you just have to prioritize and something has to go. You can always bring that back on the cooking hob of life in a year or so, or 2. Or 3. Stress breeds stress. It's very easy to get caught up in what's going on in your life. Just try not to carry your stress around and give it to other people. Drink water after every alcoholic drink. You will probably forget after your 3rd or 4th, but honest to God, for your own sake, please try. It's really important to know when to call it a night. Do I really need that next drink? Am I just trying to keep a good thing alive? These are the kind of questions you need in those moments. 12. Whether you like it or not, how other people perceive you does actually kind of matter to an extent. But it's important to listen to other people when they're giving you some feedback. Doesn't mean you'll necessarily change that part about you, but perhaps you'll learn something. If you're going to have a moan, try and be concise about it. Now, this isn't because you're going to bore other people. You will. But it's more, it can paint you in a negative light, and you don't want to be that guy. Learn to laugh at yourself when you've made a mistake. Otherwise, you'll be the only person taking yourself seriously. Pick your battles. It's good to stand up for yourself and what you believe in, but just try and make sure you're not doing it for the wrong reasons or to put someone else down. Overthinking is a gift and a curse. While it can fuel a kind of self-critical cycle, it can also really help to figure stuff out about yourself and others in the world. It's kind of quite helped me despite crippling me in my mind. Let other people talk. I have this habit of talking over other people because sometimes I haven't quite finished the thought that I was thinking. It's okay. It's okay to let that thought go. Wanting to understand and help other people who may be less fortunate than you is a good thing, but you should always acknowledge that you're coming from different circumstances. The truth is, you may just never fully understand, but it's important to own your privilege as well as check it. What's this white middle-class gay boy on about? Yep, that's me. Try not to expect too much from your friends. Most of the biggest arguments in my life has been usually because I expected someone to be there for me for a hard part of my life, but they just maybe couldn't manage. Maybe they had their own stuff going on. You kind of have to accept that if you love and care about someone and you want them in your life, sometimes they might let you down. Apologise when you know you've not been the best version of yourself. While I don't believe that you can change certain characteristics about yourself that you dislike, that doesn't mean you can't take ownership for them. The cliches are all true. Roll your eyes, cynical teenage Teoh, when someone says, the grass is always greener on the other side, or every cloud has a silver lining. But they're all true, and sometimes you can't accept them until you experience them for yourself. Sometimes it's better to be happy than be right. That doesn't mean you have to be unopinionated, but are you about to enter an argument that's going to bring you more negativity and stress? And are you going to upset someone that you truly care about? As the great Gary C once said, be kind to yourself. It's okay to be selfish and to think about what's best for you from time to time, especially if you know it's going to make you more positive for yourself and the people around you. There's no such thing as growing up. Am I meant to be an adult now? Oh crap. But of course that doesn't mean you shouldn't try and grow. It just means you shouldn't compare yourself to an arbitrary standard. Oh, I should be doing this by this age and I should be married and have kids and own my own house. Nobody knows what they're really doing. They're just winging it. I don't know why I'm doing this. And they keep winging and winging it till they get really good at something, and then they keep doing that. But we are all constantly thrown into situations where we just don't know what we're doing on a daily basis. And sometimes you just have to be decisive, confident, and try your best. Anyway, those were my 25 life lessons. I won't be doing another one again. And just remember, time heals all wounds. What's done is done. I'm making myself feel sick now, so I'm going to end the video. Maybe there'll be another video. Freeze frame.